Hello. Today we are going to start a tumble for some bloodstone. Just to kind of show what it looks like ahead of time. This video will follow it all the way through the 4+ week process until we get nice smooth stone, so you can kind of see how rough it is to start off with. Not much of a sheen to it and very much sharp corners on it. And we are going to fill our tumble barrel about 2/3 of the way full. I'll go ahead and kind of show these as they go in. Probably won't recognize them when they come out of this stage, because the first stage you'll notice the most amount of change in the stones. I will apologize for the lighting. We're in our creepy basement. Following videos will most likely be filmed outside so you can see the natural sunlight, or how the stones look in the natural sunlight. A little bit more in there. Okay, I'm going to treat this as though it's 2 pounds worth of rock. With the stage 1, which is a 60 grit tumbling media. We want to put 2 tablespoons per pound of rock. So since I have about 2 pounds in here, I'll need to put 4 tablespoons in. Okay. And then we want to fill it just to the top of the rocks with some water. That makes a slurry of the grit that's in there. Gravity is strong with me. Okay, and then I will pop this lid on, being careful not to bend it up. Now we do have a few tumblers that are going, and then get it screwed on there. Okay, then we'll see that again in about a week. Hello again. So, we have 2 different ones, and with the magic of recordings, we're going to have these all cropped together so everything's all seamless, but right now I don't remember which one is which. So this is just at the end of the stage 1, the first time that they've ran through with the roughest grit. We ran it for 1 week. Okay, so we are going to open this one and see if I can spray myself with it. We have gray stuff. Look, we have bloodstone. As I'm rinsing these, I'm also kind of keeping a lookout to make sure the edges are at least decently kind of knocked down. Make sure there's no holes in them where the grit has gotten trapped, because we don't want to get the first stage of grit to follow these through into the second stage. I'm also rinsing these off really well. Let the cameraman get a nice good close-up of these while I'm getting the container rinsed out. Next up, you'll see these in the creepy basement with the getting the next stage of grit in there. Okay, so here we are in the creepy basement. I'm going to put the second stage grit in with the bloodstone. And with the second stage grit, it is 2 tablespoons per pound per rock. We just automatically assume that there are 3 pounds, so I will put in 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we will top that off with water. And just so I don't forget what rock we are tumbling next week, I will write it on this tape. We will let it do its thing. Okay, so today we are getting ready to move the bloodstone on to stage 3 of tumbling. You guys are probably tired of watching me struggle to get these things open. After our stage 2, we're actually going to switch what containers we have them in, because we are keeping the stage 3 and 4 polishing in separate containers. That way we're not getting any kind of cross-contamination with the thicker grits. That's how we look after the second stage of tumbling. Don't mind the grass clippings on my hands. Okay, so we have our bloodstone. I had to go ahead and transfer it to one of the tumbling canisters that we're just using for polish. Now for the step 3, it is a 500 grit, and we will be putting in 1 tablespoon per pound, which again, we're not weighing it. It's a 3-pound tumbler, so I'm just going to put 3 tablespoons in there. We'll make sure our rocks are covered with water. We'll put it on this one. There we go. So we are out here with the Bloodstone again. We are at the end of the stage 3. So it has been tumbling for 3 weeks. And for us, as we're doing this, it's hard to kind of remember what it started out as. We only see this every week. This Bloodstone still has 1 more week left of tumbling. Should be the final stage of the polish. I've gotten all the crud out, so I'll pass this off to Mikey, the cameraman. Okay, so we are getting ready to start our final polish on our Bloodstone. Now for this, it's a 1200 grit. We get 1.5 tablespoons per pound, so if we're assuming 3 pounds, we should need to put in 4.5 tablespoons. I'll just estimate on that. If I can get the lid off without dumping it. This stuff is powder fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half. And we will cover the rocks up with some water. Lid snap back in there. Take off last week's label. Relabel it so we know what is in this container when we go to open it. And back on the tumbler it goes. Alright, so here we are. We are at the end of the stage 4. Say hello to Sunny. This is with the Bloodstone, I guess I could say that. Getting too excited here. So finally get to see how these turned out. My stuff rinsed out of work. Hi, Sonny. Now we have fully polished bloodstone. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button, subscribe to watch our next videos. Oh, cameraman is drying a piece off so you can see it when it's not wet. And stay tuned for our next video. There it is, dried off. Stay tuned for our next video because we have quite a few more tumbles to go.